Good morning, YouTube family. Martinez Country Home here. Apologies for not making a video this weekend. I think the last video I made was on Thursday, maybe even Friday, but I've just been very busy. Got a lot of stuff going on at work, and a lot of stuff going on at home. Trying to just, take care of business here, and got to go out with my family, with my son, and uh, pretty much all our MAG, which is the mutual assistance group. We're gonna go do some shooting and stuff, do some practice. It's all family. So just caught up with the family here, and um, really what I wanted to talk about this morning was the inflation is really starting to make itself known, but it's very subtle and very gradual. In some things it's blatant, it's obvious. Of course, you've seen the gas, how it's been going up, and but one thing that I wanted to say was that it it's very it really boils my blood, because our economy, everything about our way of life is dependent on what these guys, these elites, or these people in the ruling class, whatever they do affects us. When they really, they we do all the work for them. Now, I was talking to my son on Friday. We were just having a discussion outside, and we had a fire going, and um, we were just talking about. I was explaining to him how, we're talking about the kings, right, of the old days, the monarchs, and the warlords and stuff like that, of ancient times, of the Roman times, the medieval times. And I was explaining to him how, you know, there's a saying that the richest man is the smartest man, and if you think about it, um, you know, for a man to have all the wealth in the world, or to have the most, right, in a way that you can count, that man had to have, yeah, he's the smartest, but it doesn't mean he's the most moral, or the best human being. But I guess what I'm getting at, guys, is that, these people are the predators of the earth. And, they've, with the discussion with my son, I was telling him how, these men, or women, they decide that they're gonna climb to the top no matter what, and they have to leave their morals behind. Their goal is to reach the top, and and once they get there, or on the way up, they feel that their sacrifice gives them the right to do whatever they want. Their sacrifice, what they've done to get to that position, um, basically, just, it's like the victor go the spoils. And that's the way they look at things, guys. The mega corporations, the these people, the bankers, these people, the monarchs, they feel that as long as as long as nobody takes away their power, or nobody steps up, they feel that that I mean, that's where they belong. And so what they do is justified, and they have to explain to nobody. So that's the way they see things, guys. Um, you know, it's funny how these conversations, there's so many uh dots. Like, we like to say that we connect the dots, and everything is connected, guys. What we're seeing right now is neo feudalism. Um, these elites have the ruling class, and their their minions have with their minions, they're able to keep control. They're able to just basically loot and pillage the middle class, and they keep chaos going all over the world in order to keep power and in order to keep everybody distracted. Um, you know, Sometimes there's so many things going on that it's hard to really keep an idea straight in your mind, and to keep a focus on one thing, because there's so many things going on, right? So many, like right now with there was a hack, a gasoline hack. There's a war, or not even a war. There's war crimes being committed in Gaza right now. You know, and it basically, honestly, you can tell that so-called war in Gaza. I mean, it's basically artificial. One country has basically uh just everyday people in a big open prison, and they've turned it into a political thing, and it's not political. It's humanitarian. It's basically it's a microcosm of what's going on around the world, the story of the world, which is the people against the ruling class. That's the way it's always been. And you got these. The reason I'm bringing this up is, like I said, it all came down to that conversation I was having with my son. And back in the day, you would have these warlords, or these people that basically were able to get a group of soldiers, or a band of soldiers, and they go out and they start slowly um, pillaging, right? Going to villages, or whatever, and they take control of a town, or something, and they get a lot of power. But you know there might be a king that had a huge army, right? And he had the will, and he imposed his will to let the people know that he had that authority, right? And so that's all the world is, guys, right now. It's you know it's somebody, or a group of somebody that have all the military might, and so they're able to do what they want. There's but as long as nobody stands up to them, or as long as nobody realizes who is the man behind the curtain, or the men and women behind the curtain, nothing's gonna change. So you know the reason I'm bringing this up, guys, is because you have the price of oil that's going up, right? It's risen. It's or basically stable. uh, you know in the Middle East, we have all this chaos, and honestly, all that chaos is what keeps the oil up. It either it makes the price go up, and people don't realize that. And there's people making money. There's entities that need that price of oil to stay up. They can't have it go down. Especially the United States. Y'all look up the petrodollar. The petrodollar has to stay up, because that's basically, it's almost like the income of the United States is that petrodollar. Nations have to convert into the petrodollar to be able to buy their oil. Now they've starting to get away from that, a lot of countries, but still, nations have to, they need oil to keep on to keep on going. Militaries need oil. Nations need oil for their economies to keep on. You know what I'm saying? So and the United States still has control of that market, and they're gonna keep that market going. The Western countries literally are gonna keep that market going. They're gonna keep it up, and the more chaos that goes on, the better. So these prices that we're starting to see, it you see it in not only the prices, guys, or the availability, but also in the quality. You can tell that they're using a lot of inferior materials to make these products. So you might go out to eat. We don't really go out to eat a lot, but we've noticed the quality of the food. Um, it's not as good, or the amount is smaller. You could just tell the quantity is smaller. Um, the ingredients, it's just something that is, like I said, it's very subtle, guys. But they're trying to hide the inflation, and I'm starting to see the inflation, like I said, in little things. But and it makes me glad that I've been able to, for the past basically a year and few months, that I stepped up. Excuse me. Um, start to start to stock up on food and stuff like that, because the prices that for the most part they're the same, but a lot of prices have gone up. And so when I look at everything I have, and you add that price, if you add them up at today's prices, I've saved a lot of money, and it's something that we're gonna have to keep on doing, guys. So just keep that in mind. You know, that being said, the economy here in Texas, I've said this before, it looks very good. I mean, it's moving along. It you know what I mean. There's commerce, and there's business back and forth. But the thing is that it's based on a lie, which is the dollar. It's all printed up money. Um, it's We've basically been like that for a long time on digital money. With debit cards and credit cards and stuff like that. But um, the money printing has really kicked up. So yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. I haven't been out there yet today to see the gas prices. As of yesterday, they were still same. For us, it's 269. That's about the average. Um, like I said, in the outskirts, going out into the rural areas, the gas usually goes up by a lot. It's usually about 10 to 20 cents more. But in the city, um, it's about 269. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to chat with y'all. I haven't gotten a chance this entire weekend. So I hope y'all had a great weekend, guys. It's a new week. I hope your week goes fast and smooth. So y'all keep on stocking up. Um, you know, keep prepping, guys. It should be a lifestyle, really. You should always be preparing for the worst. Doesn't matter. But especially in these days, y'all really have to be prepared. Keep your eyes open for distractions. This health crisis, that's a whole nother topic, and it's something that y'all have to be aware of what's going on, what's really going on. So, and I'm sure y'all being my subscribers in this community, I'm sure y'all know what's going on. So anyway, guys, y'all take care of each other and love each other out there, because that's what we're here for. God bless.